In 1952, Avro came up with design studies for a new delta-wing aircraft. The CF-105 was to be a supersonic, twin-engine, two-man interceptor, capable of engaging the enemy at 50,000 feet and carrying missiles and rockets. It was a whole new concept in fighter technology, and it pushed Avro's design team into finding solutions to problems never faced before. Jim Floyd was now Vice President of Engineering in charge of the overall design of the plane.
Problems were legion on the Arrow. We had a problem, for instance, that the wing skin temperatures at 50,000 feet, where the aircraft was to have its combat capability, were 40, 50 degrees higher than the boiling point of water. Yet inside of the wing you had the fuel which was cooling it down, so the differential temperature was trying to distort the wing. And we had to tailor and design the wing so that that distortion was compensated and didn't affect the aerodynamic capability of the aircraft.
There were to be no prototypes. Avro was going straight into a first batch of pre-production models, and testing was elaborate. Scale models were fired by rocket into Lake Ontario to test aerodynamic qualities. The CF-105 was now called the Arrow.
We had to be dead right first time. There was no flying a prototype, finding the problems on it, then reflecting that back into the production drawings and issuing modifications. You had to be right, and yet you had nothing to fall back on, no real experience to fall back on the design of this aircraft.
As the program developed, there were some unanswered questions that were to have a crucial bearing on the Arrow's fate. The RCAF had not completed studies on the weapon they wanted the plane to carry. Robert Lindley, chief technician, came up with an unusual solution.
One feature of the Arrow, the weapon bay, you may recall that the whole weapon bay would lower out of the airplane and go back in again. And I put that feature in there because I couldn't find out what weapon we were supposed to be carrying. So I said, okay, I'll solve the problem, you know, I'll make a detachable portion. And take your time, make up your mind. When you're ready, we'll put it in there. And it was a nifty feature, I guess, in the end, but that's really why it was done.